Here are 5 triggers that reveal that you're running old emotional programs. Have you ever had a moment that hit you way harder than it should? Maybe a team member sends a harmless Slack message and suddenly your chest begins to tighten. You get a big opportunity, but you can't bring yourself to reply to it. Perhaps you delay a simple task for days, knowing that it's really important, but feeling stuck either way. That's not just your mood, that's your past running the show in the present. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 subtle triggers that reveal you're still running old emotional programs, and I'm going to break down why high achievers like you don't even notice them until it costs you your clarity, your peace, and your momentum. Stick around because at the end, I'll show you how to clear the real root of all of these patterns once and for all, and it can happen in a moment. This is Dr. Javier Carlin here. I help high-performing entrepreneurs clear the emotional weight that strategy alone can't touch. If you've built a successful business, but you still feel stalled, reactive, or like you're one launch away from burning out, I want to remind you, you're not broken. You've gotten this far. You're just running subconscious loops that never get cleared. Let's break these patterns down. Trigger number 1 is overreacting to small requests. It's possible that someone on your team asks you for something simple, and suddenly you feel tight, irritated, or maybe even resentful. This isn't about the task at hand. It's about what it represents to your unconscious mind and your nervous system. Think back for a moment. Did you grow up around high expectations, constant correction, or a lack of autonomy? If your body learned that requests equal overwhelm and that any ask might trigger a fight or flight reaction, that's what's going to happen. One of my clients used to feel rage, and they used to feel it bubbling up when his assistant asked him to review something. It turns out it was tied to memories of being micromanaged by his dad while he was growing up. Clearing that released years of hidden tension in his ability to lead his team. Trigger number 2 is avoiding visibility. You have the offer, you know it's great, but the moment you need to post, pitch, or go live, you freeze. You tell yourself you need more clarity or more time, but underneath the surface, there's fear. Fear of being judged, fear of failure, fear of being fully seen. One founder I work with had a brilliant message, but she couldn't show up online. When we traced it, she remembered being laughed at for presenting in 4th grade. Her body was protecting her from that feeling decades later. It's crazy how your nervous system can hold on to these moments like they literally just happened yesterday. Trigger number 3, freezing around big opportunities. You get a DM from a big name, you're invited to speak or collaborate. It's exactly what you wanted, and yet you ghost. You stop replying. This is a classic freeze response, and it's not procrastination, it's actually protection. When your subconscious associates success with pressure, with performance, or being under a microscope, the safest move becomes no move at all. It becomes inaction. Most people call it overthinking, but it's actually a full body signal that success doesn't feel safe yet. Trigger number 4 is over-explaining or over-apologizing. You write an email and revise it 5 times. You apologize for things that no one even noticed, and you feel the need to justify every single decision and over-explain. Sound familiar? This is your nervous system trying to earn safety by staying agreeable and invisible. I've had clients say things like, I just want to make sure I'm not too much. That usually traces back to environments where love or approval came with conditions. So now every message feels like you're auditioning for belonging. Trigger number 5, guilt when receiving support, rest, or even money. You give, but when it's your turn to receive, you feel guilt, tension, or the urge to downplay it. You discount your offer, you over-deliver out of fear, you feel bad resting when there's still more to do. This is what I call the survival CEO, built from a childhood where being useful equaled being loved. Now, receiving ends up feeling selfish. One client literally couldn't accept a bonus from her team without trying to pay it back. Once we cleared that guilt, her ability to receive expanded overnight, and funny enough, so did her revenue. So if any of these hit home, know this. Again, you're not broken. These are just emotional reflexes that your mind and your body learned to keep you safe. And now they're running your decisions, your business, and your life. Studies show that 95% of behavior is subconscious. And that means that most of your reactions aren't logical. They're simply patterns and programming. But here's the good news. Patterns can be cleared, not managed, not coped with, cleared. And that's exactly what we do inside our rapid alignment method. We don't just teach you mindset or affirmations or positive thinking. We go straight to the unconscious root and actually release it once and for all. And once that emotional charge is gone, you stop reacting, you start choosing. You stop carrying old fear into new situations. You start to feel aligned, present, and in complete control again. So if you want to uncover the real root of your resistance and finally clear it permanently, click the link in the description below to watch the free Rapid Alignment Method demo. And you're going to see exactly how we map your emotional patterns, identify the sticking points, and rewire the response. Again, this isn't therapy. This isn't mindset coaching. It's rapid subconscious level change that creates real progress and momentum, because you deserve that. I'll see you there.